Hello and welcome back to our channel guys, and today we are diving into Arsenal's solid 2-0 victory over PSG at the Emirates Stadium. So before heading towards the match review, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell icon for all the latest football updates. Now let's get into the action. Arsenal head coach Mikel Arteta played this game with a 4-4-2 formation in which he started David Raya at goal, Julian Timber at right back, William Saliba and Gabriel were the two centre backs, and Calafiori started his game at left back. In midfield, Partey started his game alongside Declan Rice, Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka. While in attack, Kai Havertz started this game alongside Leandro Trossard as a centre forward. While Paris Saint-Germain head coach Luis Enrique Martinez played this game with a 4-3-3 formation in which he started Gianluigi Donnarumma at goal, Hakimi at right back, Marquinhos and Paco were the two centre backs, and Mendes played this game at left back. In midfield, Vitinha started this game alongside Warren Zaire-Emery and João Neves. While in attack, Desire Doué started this game at right wing, Barcola at left wing and Kang In-lee started his game as a centre forward. So guys, now let's talk about how Arsenal made a real statement tonight. The Gunners came into this match having drawn their opener against Atalanta, but tonight was a different story. Kai Havertz opened the scoring with a brave header in the 20th minute, meeting Leandro Trossard's cross beautifully. Arsenal looked sharp, pressing PSG and controlling the tempo. And then Bukayo Saka stepped up with a wicked free kick in the 35th minute. The delivery was intended for his teammates in the box, but somehow it flew past Gianluigi Donnarumma at his near post. How does a keeper of Gianluigi Donnarumma's caliber get beaten like that? You have got to question his positioning there. Now let's talk about PSG's performance. They are leading Ligue 1 and we all know Luis Enrique has a youthful, energetic squad. But tonight they just couldn't find their rhythm. João Neves came closest, hitting the bar with a great effort. But aside from that, PSG didn't look like they had a clear plan in the final third. One player I want to talk about is Ousmane Dembele. He was shockingly left out of the squad due to disciplinary reasons. Reports suggest internal issues at PSG, with manager Luis Enrique Martinez taking a firm stance. Dembele is a player with incredible talent, but his disciplinary problems have followed him throughout his career, from Barcelona to now PSG. PSG has invested heavily in him, expecting a mature, dependable player. But time and time again, it seems like Dembele is his own worst enemy. His indiscipline is not just a personal issue anymore, it's hurting his team. For Arsenal, it's 3 points in the bag and a growing sense of belief in Europe. They'll face Shakhtar Donetsk next, and you can bet they'll be looking to build on this result. Now let's take a look at match stats. Arsenal took a total of 6 shots in which 5 of them were on target, while PSG took a total of 10 shots in which only 2 of them were on target. Arsenal had 35% of possession while PSG had 65% of possession. Arsenal completed 355 passes while PSG completed 645 passes. Arsenal had 81% of passing accuracy while PSG had 89% of passing accuracy. Arsenal committed 8 fouls while PSG also committed 8 fouls. Arsenal got 1 yellow card while PSG also got 1 yellow card. So that's all for today guys. What do you think? Can PSG bounce back with or without Ousmane Dembele? And are Arsenal true contenders for this year's Champions League? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more football content. We'll see you until next time. Thank you.